Hello, I'm Connor.
I'm Nolan.
And I'm Shannon.
And this is Degen Bets NFL Week 11.
It's so sad.
The time's going by too quick, y'all. I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared about going back to the times of no football during the summer months and everything. It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully, we can see what the Jags do and try to keep our season alive, so we actually get excited after Christmas. Before we get too far into the conversation, y'all, welcome to episode 11, week 11 of Degen Bets. We're happy to have you guys back. If this is your first time checking out the show, make sure you guys give us a like, a subscribe, a follow on all the social media. It is a part of the Who Are You sphere, so go on Who Are You Pod or at Who Are You Pod on everything from Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all the normal spots. You guys know where to find all of our clips on there. Also, make sure you guys are checking out the YouTube channel. We got all of our video content on there, our weekly episodes. It's going to be Who Are You podcast. Click the playlist section on there and you guys will be able to find Degen Bets on there. As I said, y'all, week 11. I wish I had dressed up for Halloween and everything, all battered and bruised after what the Jaguars
shit show. Yeah.
After what the Jaguars did to us. It was a very sad week. I woke up on Monday punching the air.
It was a tough Sunday afternoon for sure after giving up, 19-point lead?
19 points in the fourth quarter we are up.
To Davis Mills.
What? So basically, I saw a tweet earlier this week where someone said, if you are playing the Jaguars, put your backup quarterback in, you're going to win. It's so true. Anytime Cincinnati does it to us, we always fucking lose. Mm-hmm. And it is so frustrating. Like the Jaguars, man, we get that big win in Las Vegas, which shouldn't have even been a game, to be 100% honest with you. We should have gone there and whooped their ass. And me and you have been talking throughout the weeks. I'm like, they need to give them that statement win. We need that not by 3 points, not by a last-second interception or block. We need them to score fucking 20 points on someone in that week and just show that we are a real team.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought last week was the week.
I did too. They started off really hot. They had the interception to begin the game.
Yep.
They had the punt return.
Parker Washington made a crazy catch in the end zone too. So I do have a question for you, Nolan. And I know this is a question everybody's been talking about on ESPN and all throughout the NFL. Is Lawrence our quarterback in 5 years?
Definitely not in 5 years. Depending on how the rest of this season goes and next year could determine the longevity of that. They need to restructure his contract and try to distribute that money to some other players on the team and grabbing some extra offensive linemen and whatnot. Because he's just not the guy at the moment. That's what a lot of people are saying is we're in contract hell right now. Yeah,
because we just paid him. He's getting some fucking money right now. What was his? Can you look that up real quick, Shannon? Yeah. What was Trevor Lawrence's most recent contract?
I think he's $55 a year.
Yeah,
something like it might be a little south of that, but it's in the mid 50s.
Because wasn't he the highest paid quarterback? They do that every season, right? Anytime someone gets a new deal, it's usually the highest for a day or two.
5-year, $275 million contract.
And he's finessing the fuck
how much
out of that.
Does it say how much is guaranteed with what you're reading?
Full no trade clause.
Oh, that's nice. Tough. That's fucking tough too.
It says his average annual salary is $55 million, which matches Joe Burrow apparly. It doesn't say.
Okay, just wondering.
It's too much. It's more than it should be.
Yeah, because he just played like dog shit, dude, at the end of that game. And it's what?
Well, it does say base salary being fully guaranteed.
Oh, the whole contract's fully guaranteed? Holy shit.
I mean, if it is,
so
he's got a good agent, bro.
Base salary is.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty freaking nuts. So we got to figure this out because I feel like in the fourth quarter we did
$2 million.
Okay.
It says that's his base salary.
That's his base. So it's it happens every season, right? He gets scared when the moment's too big. We were up 19 points, and we went 3 and out 3 times in a row.
Yeah, that was tough, man. That's when I knew it was going downhill from there. It was like the Titanic, bro.
It was just
taking
slow.
on water, and then it just collapsed. And then, the insult to injury, the strip sack fumble return at the end. Fuck them for that, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck them, dude.
Yeah, 100%.
Fucking, I'm like, dude, stop that, dude.
That was disgusting. Yeah, I can't believe what happened that game. We just gave up on it. And then there's the famous video of freaking Cohen just ripping his fucking headset, thank you, off and just throwing it on the ground.
Slam that thing, dude.
You know, I love how poised he is when he's talking to the media. When I know inside his body, he's like, I wish I had fucking Baker Mayfield in here right now.
Oh yeah, in a heartbeat.
It's rough. So the Jaguars need to bounce back this week. Oh god, that's right. We're playing the Chargers.
The Chargers, yeah.
So we need a repeat of what was that 2020, Shan, 2022. Whenever we won that playoff game,
the wild card round.
Yeah, we need them to come out. We need Lawrence to just throw the ball, man. Like that last play, like you were saying, where you got strip sacked, we had 7 seconds left on the clock. We have the farthest kicker in the NFL, and we didn't even give him a chance. And that was a bullshit fucking call that happened on the sideline there.
For the offensive lineman?
Yeah, the face thing. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Because that completely just changed the game right there. Because I would have bet you money that last second field goal would have gone in.
He would have had it, bro.
100%. That 68-yarder that he has the record on now, that thing was easily a 71, 72.
Oh, he cleared it. Yeah,
he cleared that with space. He hit the freaking net from 68. So we could have done something.
Just give him a chance, man. Just get 2 first downs and quit with all these penalties before the play, man. It's just rough to watch.
It is. And then Lawrence is just not putting the ball where it's needed. And we did figure out Hunter is out for the season.
Yes.
He is officially shut down. It was his LCL from what I was reading. It wasn't his ACL that they had to do surgery on. So big things going on right now, man. We'll see what happens with the Jaguars.
Hopefully, he gets right. And next year, do you think he's going to still play both sides, or they just need to focus on one side with Hunter?
So I think they're going to, kind of like what they did this season, there's going to be packages. I want to see which one, they need to get more of a tape on him to see which side he really does better on. Because in my opinion, I think he's a better receiver than he is defensive back.
I do too.
Because I think in the NFL, it's just different speed, right? This isn't Colorado. We're not playing against smaller teams. These are the best of the best in the NFL. These guys are going to run a 40 in damn near less than 4 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think it would be better to see him on the wide receiver line and then kind of have packages or certain looks that you throw him in there for different things. But I feel like he got burnt a lot when he was out there. Yeah. He did make some decent plays. One person I'm sad to say that I think that we need to get rid of is Wingard. We need to change
he's a liability at safety.
We need to change the safety. Yeah, man. And then what all happened last week, Nolan?
There were some other big upsets last week.
Yeah.
Somehow Miami beat Buffalo.
That's right.
So many people must have lost money on Buffalo because I know I did last week.
They got their asses beat. Yeah, it wasn't bad. like 3 points or anything. They got smoked.
From being an MVP last year with Josh Allen to what he's put on the field this year, I know he doesn't have that much help around him, but it's just disgusting.
I mean, he has one of the best running backs in the league, which obviously I know that doesn't fix receiver. You still got to throw the ball. But he has enough guys out there. Don't they still have Shakir out there?
They still have Shakir. They got Keon Coleman starting to step up a little bit.
Yeah.
They got Kincaid, but it's like, how can he not do any more? You know what I mean?
It was. I think I had Buffalo, I think, winning or going to the Super Bowl this year. And after seeing that performance, I think there's just something broken.
They're going to be fighting for a wild card spot now with how Drake May's playing in New England, man.
Yeah, man.
They ain't catching New England, dude.
Another big one last week was Atlanta versus Indianapolis. Indy almost gave that game away.
They did.
They almost gave that game away. And, of course, Jonathan Taylor coming out there. And
50 goddamn fantasy points.
There's the picture of freaking Jones. Daniel Jones. His freaking mouth's all bloody and everything.
Yeah.
That was nasty.
He looked like the Joker after one of the movies. I was like, oh, shit, what's going on here?
I mean, the Falcons kind of gave that game away at the end. Michael Penix was not playing good. He missed a bunch of deep throws. It was just... I'm surprised it was even close at the end like that.
Yeah, man, that was a game. I was really hoping because after seeing that game, I was like, okay, Jacksonville has a chance to step up, get that divisional win, and now we split with freaking Texans, and now they're in the hunt.
Yeah,
it's crazy that we're still in 7th place, I think, right now, where we're still in the wild card, and then the Chiefs are just looming. They are right there behind us, and I'm like, fuck. I don't like to see.
That's the worst team to be right behind you.
That's the scariest graphic to see on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah. You're like, oh shit, this is not looking good. New England beat Tampa Bay last week. That was a pretty close game, wasn't it? Or
at the end it was. Yeah. It was another big game that we should have bet on was we were talking about it, how New Orleans was plus 200 on the money line.
You're right.
And we talked about it for a little. It was like, take this, and we ended up not doing that, and they beat Carolina pretty handedly, in my opinion.
You're not wrong. I did forget about that game as well. That was an interesting one because the Carolina Panthers were red hot, bro. They were
rolling, man.
They were on a 4 or 5 game win streak. They were doing pretty damn good. Seattle versus Arizona. Seattle won. I wasn't really too surprised.
Dude, that game was over before it started.
What they had, I think it was 28 points in the first quarter.
Yeah, they had back-to-back fumble recoveries for a touchdown by the same player.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. He picked sixes, or he picked it up for a touchdown on both of them.
Bro. Yeah, dude.
That's freaking. I bet that as a defensive player.
I know, man.
That contract.
He's gonna hit his incentives for sure now.
That's true. Do you remember that last season, Shannon, where guys had to get just one more pass for a $200,000 or $1 million bonus?
Yeah.
I was like, that shit's sick. Rams last week, man. Rams are rolling still.
They're rolling good, bro.
San Francisco's taking a step back. Washington's just sad.
Dan Campbell called all the offensive plays last Saturday.
I did see
took
that.
Over the reins on that.
He had the glasses on, had the play call, and they went out there and beat that ass. Who is their offensive coordinator? I can't remember.
I don't know now.
Because it's the coach for Chicago was their one last year, so I don't know who it is this year. What was it? Pittsburgh and Chargers. Chargers won that game if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, they kind of walked them down, bro. They beat their ass, in my opinion.
Pittsburgh, they're going to give it up to Baltimore. They're going to give the division to Baltimore.
Yeah.
I already know it's going to happen.
They crumbled, man. They crumbled.
I just think Rodgers is old, man. I think it's just he can still sling that ball. I'll give him that. I remember it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. There was like a last-second Hail Mary. He threw that fucker 70 yards.
He ripped it, yeah.
I was like, oh, shit. And he's on the run, too. I was like, that's fucking crazy. Who else? Philadelphia, Green Bay, the most boring fucking football game I've ever seen.
That was tough, man.
I was in there watching it. Jersey Jerry, you know him from Barstool, where he got that like $100,000 bet that he won. Mm-hmm. He put a bet down for it to be a tie at halftime and got it right. I'm like, how the fuck?
He's on a roll right now.
How do you call that?
I don't know.
Time travel.
It was just crazy. Like, nobody wanted to score that whole entire game.
It was 0-0, Shannon, at halftime. I was like, what
the final score was 10-7. It was disgusting.
Very low.
Green Bay is another team that I'm just questioning.
Jordan Love's another quarterback, just like Trevor Lawrence, where he gets paid around the same and hasn't really produced much but one playoff win in his career so far.
I agree. I mean, last season was the season for him, and then this season they come out flat. I don't understand. There's no big like far throws. The running back can get a little bit of stuff going, but ever since Tucker Kraft got hurt, I think that was pretty much a bunch of their offense because everybody's worried about the wide receivers, and he just sits there and ducks out and gets the pass. So, none of my bets hit last week. I did have a close one. My anytime TD bet last week. Who was it? We needed. Wasn't Shaheed? I think Shaheed was the one.
Shaheed was the one. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That would have been nice.
Too bad it was a blowout. If it would have been closer, he probably would have got it.
Yeah, man. Tough world. The Roma Dunze, I was like, I called it. I was hyped about that whenever he got that. Yeah. Jonathan Taylor, Puka, Christian McCaffrey. And then I think my money line, let me see here. Yeah, it was the Bills and Dolphins is what fucking... Or no, it was also the Chargers beating the Steelers as well. Those two destroyed my fucking bet last week. Do you have anything hit? Did you get to cash out or anything?
No, but I did get screwed over by the Jags with Jacoby Myers. Like, that touchdown right. Come back, and I was like, oh my God, these are going to hit. Because he had the highest odds. It was like plus 230. I was like, oh shit. I was like, let's go. And then it gets called back right away. And it was the same offensive lineman that had that same penalty at the very end of the game. And they just brought his ass in for like the 6th man. I was like, dude, get off this field right now. You're fucking up the parlays, bro.
Nolan texted me. He was hyped. He's like, oh, dude, he scored. And then I get a text. Oh. He's like, what the fuck, bro?
That was horrible, man.
The bets, man. Vegas knows something, and they just know how to rip your heart out. And watching that happen.
They do.
Because that was such a clean play. Like a little step back, catch the ball, and walk right in. Didn't even get touched. Yeah. And they call it back. Tough world out there. Shout out to Parker Washington, Jaguar player of the week, in my opinion. Running the ball back, catching a crazy fucking touchdown in the back. It kind of reminded me damn near of the, was it the the Indiana college football player who fucking was like in the air and got the 1 foot down instead of Parker Washington was able to do it too. It kind of reminded me of that play.
No, that was the catch of the weekend. The one that you're talking about.
100%.
The college kid, bro. That was nuts.
That was freaking nasty to have that much body control where you basically he was going down and 1 foot was about to touch out of bounds. He basically picked that fucker up and just toe tapped the other one to score the game winning touchdown. That was freaking
crazy
nuts.
For Indiana to stay undefeated too. So
it's wild to see. I know we're an NFL show, but we do pay attention to college football. Gators fucking suck. Even though I'm a huge Gator fan and they're just dog shit this year.
I think it was 38-7 at Kentucky, man.
Yeah,
Lagway got benched.
He deserves to, bro. That whole fucking team just sell them all off. We're all paying them too much money. We're paying these kids too much fucking money.
They're calling him BJ Lagway now, man. Tough.
That's tough. Yeah, that's tough. Were you about to say something?
We forgot the flag.
Oh, we did forget the flag.
I just saw it over there.
Well, the Jaguars forgot to win, so I think
yep,
that's true. I say we didn't even put the Jags flag up this week. It was just too rough, bro. Too tough of a scene for us. Should we put it up? fuck it. We already have the pod going, right?
It's fine.
We're good, dude.
We're good.
We'll put it back up once the Jags win again.
Yeah.
Say the Jag flag goes up when we get a W. If we don't get a W, they don't get the fucking sign. This is the sign up.
But they're going to win the rest of the season, so it'll be up next week.
Okay. Dude, we're sitting down. The Who Are You podcast. We have a guy, ET from the Drill on 1010XL, who is our guest for this upcoming week. And we sat there and talked about the Jaguars. Shannon was very optimistic. She said we were going to win out the rest of our games and go 13-4.
Yeah.
Is what she said.
You better put $100 on that right now, dude.
Me and ET looked at each other. We're like, whoa.
Well,
like,
and they asked me out of the blue. I was not expecting the question. I didn't research before or anything, and I'm not good with quick math. So I just said 13, and then he's like, the rest of the season? I was like,
I did tell her there was 17 games in the season before she made this prediction, by the way.
yeah, I wasn't thinking right.
After seeing the product we've been putting on the field, man.
Damn, they got to. Is that 8 more? This is 8 more games, right?
Yeah.
They got to.
I don't know about that.
Oh, shit.
I think
or 7 more games or something like that. But
yeah, I think we win 10 games in total. I think that's what we get. We'll see. We'll see.
I don't even know what the hell they're going to do. They don't even know what the hell they're going to do.
No.
That's true.
If Liam Cohen's going to hit up Baker and be like, hey, bud, you want to come to Jacksonville?
It's not that far of a drive, man. Come play Sunday.
It's only 3 hours, bud. Just get your ass over here. All right, Shannon, if you want to start reading off the games.
Get in this week. We have the Commanders playing the Dolphins to start us off.
Commanders versus the Dolphins. Commanders are dead. They're dead.
Yeah.
They're dead in the water. They're fucking, I don't even know what to say about them. They have such a star-studded team, but everybody's gotten hurt.
Just riddled with injuries. Man.
Yeah, Eckler's out for. I think he's probably done. His career, I think, is done after that injury. We got Daniels, who dislocated his elbow. They're saying that he may play again this season, which I find absolutely.
I would just close shop, wrap him in bubble wrap, and then get a really high draft pick this upcoming year, man.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And unfortunately, man, Mariota just doesn't have it, bro. I don't know what's changed. Because when he was on the Titans, he was a nasty dude, and I don't know if he's changed his throwing motion. He just throws like moon balls. No matter if it's 5 yards ahead of him or 50 yards down the field, it's like he throws. He throws it up.
I mean, what's great? He was a Heisman Trophy.
Exactly.
Won a Heisman Trophy, bro.
Yeah, with Oregon. That's right. I forgot about that.
He just lost all his confidence. I think once he got because he played for the Raiders for a year or two, and then it just went really downhill.
Yeah, I just don't see anything happening. And then McLaurin's off and on. He's hurt here and there. Deebo Samuel hasn't been the same this year. What's their freaking running back's name? What do they call him?
Is it Bill or
Bill? Thank you.
Bill,
yeah. They're done as well. It's just a fucking rough fucking team. I think Miami wins this game. I don't think it's gonna be a crazy high scoring game personally, so I'm gonna take the under on it. If the over under at my time was 47.5, I'll take the under on that because just both teams just have a real hard time. Obviously they have Achane may get a score or two in there. I could see that happening. Maybe a Waddle touchdown in there as well, but I just don't see it being 48 points. I really don't. I'm not touching the spread on this game.
Yeah, I wouldn't either, just because it's a little bit of a coin toss game. But
it's 2.5.
Is Tua back, bro? Or is he played pretty well last week?
Yeah, but then he's going to get hit in the head with a football or like just get the Kyler Murray treatment, and he's going to go down and just not be the same guy again.
I think I'm surprised. I'm really surprised they won last week, so they can string some wins together. Miami's definitely winning this game. Same time, the total was 47.5. I would take the under on this one just because Washington's offense is pretty non-existent. I just don't see them scoring anything more than 10 points on Washington's side, so I would rock with Miami on this. Don't touch the spread.
Yeah, 100%. And Washington's plus 125, Miami's 150. It's just one of those shit games.
All right, so next up we have Chargers playing the Jags.
So I'm not betting on the Jaguars, and I don't want the Chargers to win, but I think they're going to win.
I do too.
There's no way a team can have such a shitty loss like that and give up. And I'd be very impressed if they were able to bounce back and win this game.
They will.
I will eat all of my fucking words. I really will. I would love for the Jags to win, but I don't see it happening. Justin Herbert's playing amazing. Apparently, he's one of the best quarterbacks against the blitz this year. And the Jaguars like to give up a lot of receiving yards.
He's also a very mobile quarterback. Yeah. He's one of those dudes that will sneak out and run 30 yards down the field. And he's pretty quick and shifty. I'm right there with you, dude. I think the Chargers win this game, and it's sad to say.
They're going to have to set up our linebacker Lloyd as like a spy to kind of make sure he doesn't get out of the pocket too much. But it's just a tall task for Jacksonville to win this game. But I mean, you never know. But I think the Chargers are going to win this. The total's at 43.5. I would take the over on this. Chargers have a pretty good offense, and the Jaguars will get you at least 2 or more touchdowns, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, man. I think that you said 43.5, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, I can see the over. I can see some scoring from both sides, but I think the Chargers are just going to overpower us, and I think Herbert just going to, like I said, just run up and down the field, unfortunately. I can see him going with 100 yards of just rushing because no one's open downfield. Fuck it, I'm out, and then just runs at 40 yards down the field, like I said.
Well, the thing is, too, is the Jags, I believe they're last in the league in sacks. And
which is kind of wild.
And the Chargers are on like their 5th and 6th offensive linemen. All their offensive linemen are hurt. Some of them, like their 2 tackles, have been out for the whole entire year. So like if they don't do it against this offensive line, like they can't do it against any of them.
And they're the one who had was it Joe Alt?
Joe Alt and then Mekhi Becton. I was like their other tackle.
That's right.
So I mean it's bad.
Well, I mean, it's been underwhelming with Josh Allen, Hines Allen, Walker. I give him a little bit of a pass. He basically shattered his wrist and has still been playing. And then Armstead's been stepping up a little bit. I will give him that, but I don't see that push off of our defensive line. And we also usually only push 4, which I think is wild. We only rush 4. Dude, get some blitz defense out there. I want to see our guys just run in there and just fucking take them out.
But the problem is, though, is like none of these guys can cover. So like they try to have as many people as possible covering the wide receivers. That's why like these teams that can get home with only 4 defensive linemen that's why they're top of the league.
Yeah.
They just got to get better at that.
No, that makes sense, man. And the spread is 2.5 on that?
Uh-huh.
What are you thinking?
I would take Chargers spread on this.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah. I think just Chargers across the board on this,
Sadly,
unfortunately. Shannon's shaking her head. Nope. And we're saying this as Jags fans, by the way.
I know, yeah, bro.
Like, Nolan has a Jags hat, Shannon has a Jags shirt, I'm wearing a Jags shirt. It's just, I'm just broken. I'm beaten.
He was born and raised here, man.
Yeah, man. What's his name? Eric Dunn. He was even saying, he's like, I don't know if I can stay calm anymore. The stay calm Jacksonville, he's like, I don't think there's any more calm to take.
Hell no, dude.
Well, I was not born or raised here in Jacksonville, but I have more faith than you guys.
You've lived here almost as long as you were anywhere else?
I've been here about 10 years.
I said almost. I'd say.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Well, I'm glad you have faith in the Jaguars, Shannon.
More faith than we do at the current moment.
I'll have enough for all of us.
Well, 1 out of every 3 people has faith in the Jaguars.
We need one of those commercials. Have you ever been affected by a Jaguars loss? Call this number.
Did you ever pay for overpriced parking at a Jaguars game?
Yeah.
When they lost? Call this number.
Overpriced beer.
Yeah.
Are you paying for a stadium right now that may not be here in 10 years?
Oh.
Call 1-800. Don't jump.
Oh,
Call
no. Okay, next up, we have the Texans going against the Titans.
Texans versus the Titans. Texans are going to beat their ass. I don't think there's anything the Titans, we said it every single week. There's nothing to even really talk about them. They are, as Cam Ward would say, we're just ass.
Yeah, we're straight mid. Dog.
We're straight ass, bro.
Yeah.
I think Houston's going to handle this game. 37.5. I mean, after them scoring fucking 26 points in the fourth quarter on us, I can't even imagine what they're going to do.
To the fucking Titans, bro.
To the Titans. I'll take the over. Mine over under at my time is 37.
Yep.
I'll take the over on the 37, and I will take the Houston 6 for the spread.
Smart man. Also, too, CJ Stroud's not playing again.
That's right.
That's how confident they are in beating the fucking Titans. They're not even going to play their guy, even though he probably could play this week. They're just going to rest him. So watch out for David Mills to have another big week in a row.
Pick him up in fantasy.
You never know.
Fuck it.
If you got somebody on your bye week, I would grab him. I would definitely take. Because when they played earlier in the year, I think it was like 26-0. Like the Titans didn't score a single point when they played each other.
Oh, was it that bad?
It was bad.
I didn't realize it was that bad.
But life's too short to go with the under, so let's go with the over at the 37.5. And then definitely, I would even bump up this spread. You could even move it to 9.5 or 10, to be honest.
I agree, man. All
right, moving on. We have the Bears playing the Vikings.
I'm surprised the Bears are the underdog in this game. My time, it was Chicago plus 40 and then Minnesota minus 170 for money line. I like Chicago winning this one a lot. I think it's actually a part of my parlay of the week. Mm-hmm. I like Chicago spread at plus 3 where Minnesota could still win, but only by a little. But I really like Chicago to win this. Caleb Williams is playing pretty good. They had a big comeback win last week against the Giants, who fired their head coach.
Oh, that's right. Dable's gone, bro. R.I.P.
He's going to take the Penn State job.
That would be fucking I mean, that's a sick job to move to.
But I like Chicago at the +3 on this one. Caleb Williams is doing good. Rome Odunze came in clutch last week on the parlay, even though it didn't hit, but he's a good wide receiver. Minnesota, too. J.J. McCarthy, man. Just too inconsistent still. And this is only like his sixth NFL game, I think.
Oh, that's true.
Because he was injured all last year. Then he missed like 5 weeks this year already. So he's still super young. So I don't trust him. And I know Justin Jefferson's pissed off every time he runs a route. He's gotten like 2 touchdowns all year, bro. So I like Chicago on this one.
You're going to love my parlay this week.
Actually, I think I might have done it too. Oh, I did. Because I was like, it has to be the week.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, man. I think Caleb Williams is, even though he paints his fingernails and uses a purse. Oh, hello, Copper. Our Jaguar just ran into the shot.
I was messing with the chair because he was looking like he was mischievous.
He's looking around.
It's a baby Jaguar.
An orange Jaguar. No, I think Chicago wins this game as well. I did originally write down Minnesota, and now, like, after we were sitting here talking about it, I don't trust McCarthy quite yet either. Like I said, Caleb Williams is showing us something this year, and it's interesting to see because he was not what we wanted to see last year. I remember Chicago thought the world was saved whenever he was going to come into that first year, and they put some players around him. Swift has really kind of came out of nowhere as well. He's really kind of showing why he should still be in the league. What was it? You said it was 40 points at your time? Over under?
Oh, 48.5.
Okay, yeah, mine's 48.5 still as well. I'm gonna take the over on it, to be honest with you. I think these are gonna be both high scoring teams. I do think Chicago edges it out by a touchdown, so I will take the Chicago 2.5, to be honest with you on that one. It'll be a fun game to actually watch. And I've started to peep the Chicago Bears a little bit more. There's a couple teams I've been watching a little bit more. The Tampa Bay games, obviously we talk about being Baker fans. So that'll be a must watch in my opinion.
All right, so then we'll have the Bengals going against the Steelers.
I have upset city right here. This is another one of the old men playing each other. I think Cincinnati's going to come back out there and Flacco's going to smack that ass again, to be honest with you.
Take the season sweep.
I think it's going to be the season sweep. I think this is going to be Pittsburgh's like real descent. And this is where Baltimore comes up and starts taking that, like getting close. I think Baltimore's only a game or 2 behind.
Yeah, they're only a game behind.
So I think this is where Cincinnati comes in, gets a sneaky win on this. 49 points. I am going to take the under on that. I don't think this is going to be a ridiculously high scoring game. We'll see because Pittsburgh's defense has been pretty decent, but they've been off and on. We got to see if T.J. Watt can really get out there and get after Joe Flacco. So I'm going to take the over on 49 points. And when it comes to the spread, I have 5.5 points on my side. Fuck it. I'll take Cincinnati 5.5.
I like that. I trust Joe Flacco way more than I trust Rodgers.
I agree.
After seeing Rodgers on that Sunday night game, he just looks lethargic, dude. Like, he just can't move, bro. He's super slow.
The ayahuasca's hitting him, bro.
He's hitting hard, bro. He's on the perks again, dude. Out there,
Perk
bro.
30, fucking Aaron Rodgers, bro. Shit, there's a famous picture of him. He got injured in a game, and then he like came back, miraculously won the game, and they were doing a sideline interview with him. His pupils were pinpoint. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, he looks like he's having the best time of his fucking life.
I'm feeling great. I could play a whole nother game.
100%.
He was warm under the skin for sure on that one.
Yeah, keep the cold away.
I like Cincinnati in this one too. I'm surprised that Pittsburgh's a 5-point favorite in this. I thought it would be a little bit closer than that.
I was interested in that as well.
There's a couple game just like the last one with Chicago not being favored. I find that weird too. Just like how Pittsburgh is favored in this. I guess because it's just at home, but I don't see them stopping. Jamar Chase had a field day with them last time. So did T. Higgins. Everybody was catching the ball.
Wasn't that the game where like Joe Flacco just kept throwing out routes to fucking Jamar Chase, and he had
I think he had like 23 total targets in that game.
Yeah, and I think he caught 16 of them or something like that. It was crazy. So I think it's just going to be just keep smashing the Jamar Chase button.
He might break his own record in this one. Catch 17
sick.
This time.
That'd be sick.
So I agree with you all across except for the total. I'm going with the over on this. And I do like Cincinnati at +5 because it could be close at the end, but I think they're going to win.
I think it's a touchdown. I think they win at least by a touchdown in this game.
All right. Well, then we have the Panthers playing the Falcons.
I think the Falcons are going to get this one after that bad loss they just had last week over in Germany against the Colts. I think they bounce back. But both these teams I don't really trust, though, at the same time. It's kind of a coin flip, in my opinion. The spread was at 3.5. I like Atlanta's spread on this one with it just being at home. I think their defense is really good, and they're going to be able to stop Carolina's offense. Over-under is at 42.5. I'm going to go with the under on this one with it being a divisional game. I like the under a lot. I think Bijan Robinson's going to have a good game, and hopefully Kyle Pitts gets more than 3 catches.
Do you need Kyle Pitts for a touchdown this week, sir?
No, just for fantasy reasons.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. And what'd you say about the spread? 3.5?
Yeah, I'm taking Atlanta spread on this one.
Okay. I'm actually going to go against you on this one.
Okay.
I think Carolina is a little bit better of a team than everybody really was expecting this year. I think Rico Dowdle is going to make his way. It's going to cut his way through that Atlanta defensive line, to be honest with you. So I'm taking Carolina on this. I do agree. Did you take it over or under on this? I'm sorry.
I like the under on this one.
You like the under on this? Mm-hmm. I agree with you on that. I don't think it's going to be a crazy high-scoring game, but I do think the run game of Rico Dowdle, I know they still have Bijan, which Bijan's probably going to get a touchdown or two there. Wouldn't surprise me. But when it comes to the consistency of quarterbacks, it's kind of crazy to say, but fucking Carolina's quarterback, I think, is a lot more consistent right now.
Bryce Young's playing a lot better this year. Right? I'm happy for him because he looked like a sad kid last year. Man, it was bad.
Well, he got benched fucking 3 times, and then you put Andy Dalton in there, which was just sad. That was a sad. I used to love Andy Dalton when he played for Cincinnati back in the AJ. Was it AJ Green? Yeah,
AJ Green. Yeah.
And then they had Ocho back then as well. All the good times. When it comes to the spread on a 3.5 on that, I think I'm going to leave the spread alone because I can see it coming down to just a field goal.
I got you.
And then just getting fucked because they don't score. They don't score 4 points.
Alrighty, well then we have down south, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to play the Buffalo Bills.
All right, everybody. So you're going to think I'm crazy here. Tampa Bay wins this game. So the reason why I'm saying this is I think Buffalo just isn't putting it together this year. Josh Allen is just looking rough. He's not doing he was kind of like the Superman last year, right? Even though he may not have had the best team around him, he was still making those plays, whether it was running, like using his legs, running for a quick 15-yard scramble and getting out there, getting that big first down. I think this year the offensive line's not protecting him as long as needed. 2, I just don't see. I think he's really regressed this season. It hasn't looked the same. The only thing that could really change the game is Buffalo's running back getting going. Cooks, right?
James Cook.
James Cook. Yeah, if Cook gets out there and starts moving the ball, I can see this changing. But I think with Baker and Ibuka out there as well, I think they can win this game, to be honest with you. So I'm taking Tampa Bay. When it comes to the over-under at 47.5 at my time, I'm going to take the over on this. I can see this being a decently high-scoring game. They're both pretty charged offenses. Defense on either side is nothing to really write home about, so I can see this being a high-scoring game on that. 5.5 points. I am not going to take the spread on this one either because I can see this coming down to a field goal as well, just kind of like the last game we were talking about. So I'm going to leave the spread alone on this one.
Okay. I like Buffalo in this one.
I kind of figured.
It just throws me off because 2 weeks ago they played the Chiefs and they beat them pretty good in my opinion. And then they go against the Dolphins and just like shit themselves. Just shit running down their leg, dude. It was horrible. So I think Josh Allen should. I know he's prepping really good for this week. Todd Bowles with Tampa has a really good defense and all their blitz packages are crazy. But I think Buffalo's going to find a way to win. And I mean, like they have to, bro, because like they would already be at their 4th loss, I think, if they lose this game. And then like that with Drake May and the Patriots, like they're winning that division, so they're gonna have to be fighting for a wild card spot.
Okay.
So that you like, if I was a Buffalo fan right now, I would be worried.
Yeah,
I'd be very worried if I was a Buffalo fan because it's not your division anymore. It seems like.
Nah, man, it's like I said, I can just see Baker coming out there, man.
Yeah, I definitely could. Is Bucky Irvin playing?
So he's doubtful currently from what I was seeing. I have him on fantasy, but if the second they get Bucky back, man, it's going to be a different team again because they were freaking nasty in the beginning of the season with the last second, last drive touchdowns or last drive game-winning scores. I don't know, man. I believe in Tampa in this game, but I can see it. I can see Buffalo. You know, I mean, I'm not completely counting them out, but they just need to show me something to really start trusting them again.
If Bucky was playing, I would go with Tampa Bay in this one, but I'm going to go with Buffalo, just being a home game as well.
That's true.
I would take the over on this too, just because Buffalo's defense is a little suspect, and the Buccaneers can be at times. And then the spread, I wouldn't touch the spread. This is going to be a close game. Nobody's winning by a touchdown, pretty much.
All these games are getting cold, too.
Yeah, that. Very true.
Next up, we have the Packers versus the Giants.
So Jameis Winston is starting this weekend, which is awesome. I cannot wait to watch this football game. But Green Bay has to win, dude. They have the better roster. There's just no chance they lose this game.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
They lost to Carolina this year.
I know, but like Drake May's gonna, or not Drake May. God damn it, Jordan Love is gonna get it figured out. He will. He gets paid too much money not to.
I mean, so does our quarterback, and we still do the same shit every fucking season.
I like the Packers to win this one. It sucks that Dart's out because he's been having a really good rookie year. He should have been starting all year.
Out with a bad concussion this year, or I don't know how long he's gonna be out because he hit his head on the ground pretty fucking hard.
He did, bro. So spreads at -7. I wouldn't go that high with it. I wouldn't take the spread on this. I would just take Green Bay money line, and then the totals at 43.5. I would take the over on this, just because there's no way back-to-back weeks Green Bay's offense only scores 1 touchdown. I think they're going to light it up this week, and they're going to start figuring out with Tucker Kraft being out and how they're going to have to utilize their offense and figure out who's going to be that next man that steps up.
That's true. I agree across the board with you, to be honest with you. I got Green Bay in this game as well.
Shit, I thought you were going with the Giants.
I just wanted to steel man it a little bit. Just, add a little flair to that.
Yeah.
I think Green Bay wins this game as well. I will take the over on the over-under. You said 43.5. Mm-hmm. I'm not touching the spread on this either because this is where Green Bay makes us look like assholes, and they do the same thing that we just saw on fucking Monday. So, it's just Green Bay, man. They're just one of those fucking teams. Like last year, they were a unit last year. They would come out and just beat the shit out of people. And even in their playoff, their playoff game they had last season, it was like a last second, I think, touchdown to win to move on from that first round. So Green Bay across the board on this, not touching the spread. I don't like the 7. I can just, like I said, see it coming down. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to leave that spread alone as well. That's 3 spreads I'm not touching this week.
I hope you're right about the defense because I have them in fantasy.
Packers defense?
Yeah.
Yes, the Packers defense is like top 10 in almost everything, I think, bro. They're really good. So,
yeah.
And they should tear up this Giants offensive line. And it's just a flip of the coin, like, how is Jameis Winston going to play? Mm-hmm. Is he going to light the fuck up? Like, what's he going to do?
We need to get another video of him stealing crab legs again and standing on the table and saying shit, because that's when he was on fire at FSU.
Oh, yeah.
So the next game we have is going to be the Seahawks versus the Rams.
Seahawks versus the Rams. I think this is going to be must-see TV this week. Mm-hmm. This is really a coin flip, and even Vegas has that. Seattle is the underdog in this game, which I can see. I mean, Stafford's been coming out and playing out of his fucking mind. Mm-hmm. I think he has, in the past 3 games, doesn't he have like 14 or 12 touchdowns in the past 3 games?
He's had 4 per game, I think.
Yeah, so 12 touchdowns in 3 games? Yeah. That's fucking nuts, man. Puka Nacua is playing out of his mind, but so is Smith and Jigba. And they also, who's the guy they got traded last? That was Rashid, right?
Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah, they got Rashid Shaheed on there now. So I think it's going to be very much a toss-up game, but my belief is way stronger in Seattle right now. I think they're a freaking unit this season. It's just the game. They've only lost 1 or 2 games.
Yeah, 2. Yeah,
and it was just stuff where they just looked a little bit off or last second things. I just think Seattle is really going to be the team to really fuck with this season. Mm-hmm. So Seattle on this. When it comes to the points, Seattle and both Los Angeles are both some of the highest scoring teams. Like per game, they score probably over 30 points. Fucking Seattle had that in the first quarter, damn near this past week.
Bro. Hell yeah.
So over unders at 49. I am hammering the over on this. And to be honest with you, I'm taking the Seattle spread at +3.
I couldn't agree more all the way around the board, dude.
I can't agree more.
I'm really big on Seattle and Sam Darnold, man. Mm-hmm. And like what he's doing this year, how he's changed his whole trajectory of his career is awesome to see. How just get away from the Jets and good things will happen to you.
That's pretty much Unfortunately, the Jaguars seem to be the same team with fucking Mac Jones going to fucking San Francisco and becoming a starter.
But this is my game of the week too. Is it yours too, or is it anybody else's in here?
I would say out of
this
everything,
is an awesome game.
This is the game I will be watching on TV.
This game's gonna be awesome. Yeah.
I'll have it on my phone while I have Red Zone on the TV.
I like the for the total, I like the over as well at 48.5. They're just gonna be scoring, man. Mm-hmm. I know the defenses are solid, but they're gonna put on a show. I really do think that. I'm guessing what's his name?
Puka.
Not even Puka. Matthew Stafford's gonna throw another 4 touchdowns. I think he will do that. But I do like Seattle at +3. So it gives us a little bit of leeway in case they lose by a field goal or, completely cover the spread. But I know Seattle's on the road, but I like Seattle on this.
I do too, man. Like I said, Seattle has to give me a reason to not trust them, and so far they've been on point every single fucking week.
I think we can try to look up if we can real quick. Since their head coach now, when he took over last year, I think they've only lost one game so far away.
Is that Seattle?
Seattle, yeah.
Okay.
I want to say it's like 10-1 or something crazy like that.
So I would Google how many games has Seattle lost since what you said lost on
I was just saying since last year.
So away games. Yeah.
Away, that's what we were gonna say.
One away game.
Yeah, you're right.
Last year.
Stacked.
That's fucking crazy.
I think this trend's going to continue.
I see it, man. Seattle's they're a wagon. To be honest with you, like I know I said I thought Buffalo was going to go to the Super Bowl and win this year. Shit, man. Seattle may be that fucking team that goes and wins. It would not surprise me with the way they've been playing this season. And they also have Walker. They also have Charbonnet. And even though like a lot of people thought Walker was going to be the starter this year, Charbonnet has been really popping off. Mm-hmm. I picked him up as kind of like a random guy for fucking fantasy football, and he's been doing me very well. So happy with that.
All right. And then we'll have the 49ers playing the Cardinals.
I like the 49ers in this one. I think Brock Purdy might be starting. I don't think it really matters who's starting, him or Mac Jones. I think they're going to win this game wholehandedly. The spread's at -2.5. I would hammer the spread on this one. Arizona, they got their dicks kicked in last week, and it will continue again.
Also, what's his name's out? Marvin Harrison.
Oh, he's not playing?
He had appendicitis, apparently, and had to get like a procedure done, so he's out this week.
Oh, yeah, so they're definitely not winning this game. Then I would go with the under on this. It's 48.5. I would go on the under. I know San Francisco's defense is kind of suspect, and all their starters are essentially gone.
Well, ever since Warner's been gone, that's the heart of the defense right there.
But that's a lot of points in my opinion. There's no way it's going over 48.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. San Francisco across the board on this. And what's the spread? 3? Fuck it. Take fucking San Francisco. Was it -3? Yeah, -3 there. I'll take that any day of the week, and I'll take the under as well. I just think San Francisco's going to go in there and blow them the fuck out. I don't think it's going to be ridiculously high scoring, but I don't think Arizona, out of the 48 points that is on there, I think they maybe score 10.
Yeah.
10 of them. That's pretty much it.
Lucky, man.
Yeah.
All right, so next is the Chiefs going against the Broncos.
This is another must-watch game, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. This is where we learn if Bo Nix is real or not. I think Kansas City wins this game.
Okay.
As I said, the scariest thing to see is a hungry Kansas City right behind you in the rankings as a Jaguars fan. I think they're going to come in here this week, man. I think Kansas City's going to go out there and they're going to beat them, man. I know Denver's defense is pretty good, but Mahomes and Kelsey have that synergy this year. Plus all the fucking wide receivers he has, man. These dudes run fucking damn near 3.5 second fucking 40s. Obviously a little more than that.
They're all running in like the 4.2s, bro.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's just he just slings the ball up. Someone's going to go down there and catch it. He basically has a bunch of taller Tyreek Hills out there that he can just throw the ball to.
That's a good comparison. Yeah,
literal murderers out there that are going out there and fucking just being out there, man. Over under is 44.5 at my time. When it came to the 44.5, I'll take it. I'll take the over on this one, to be honest with you, because Denver's a decently high scoring team. Kansas City will fucking score 38 points on you and then take Mahomes out in the third quarter just to really be a giant fuck you.
Be a prick, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm taking the over on that spread. I'll take Kansas City at -3.5.
Okay. I agree with you a lot, especially on the Bo Nix portion about this. Like, he needs to step up.
Him and Sutton, man. Sutton hasn't gotten a fucking ball to him. I think he scored like 3 points last week. I was pissed.
So I'm not sure if J.K. Dobbins is playing or not. I think that might have popped up in like the injury report. But I like Kansas City winning this game. I don't really trust this spread. I would just take the money line on this because I think it could be extremely close where they win by 1 or 2 points because of some bullshit missed PAT or something like that. Mm-hmm. I think the Chiefs are about to start to get rolling, and they need to win this game because Denver is 8-2 right now.
That's true.
So, I mean, if Kansas City loses this game, Denver is in a really good shot to win this division if they don't fuck it up.
It's true.
You know, so I like Kansas City to win this. I'm always gonna. I think Andy Reid's a better head coach than Sean Payton. I think it's also after Kansas City's bye week.
Oh, that's right.
I believe Andy Reid is like 24-4, something like that, after having a bye week, and then Mahomes is something crazy as well. So definitely Kansas City in this.
Is this a home game for Kansas City?
This is at Denver.
Okay. So that gives them a little something, but I just still think Kansas City goes in there and rolls on them.
I think that's the only reason why Denver's favorite, just because this is at home.
Yeah,
for them.
It's man. Like I said, I don't want to see another Kansas City Super Bowl.
Oh, dude!
But I can see it being written, man. I can just see it happening where they just fucking make a late comeback like they damn near do every 2 years. 1 year they're unbeatable. The next year they seem like, oh, we can get them out. They're not gonna make the playoffs. Psych, bitch. And then they come back and just start firing.
Sneak in, yep.
Travis Kelce and fucking Taylor Swift's gonna be throwing him the ball here sooner or later with how much they show her on the fucking screen. Not hating on the Swifties. I don't hate Taylor Swift, but it's just like Jesus Christ.
Well, it should be interesting, that's for sure. So then we'll have the Ravens versus the Browns.
There's no way Baltimore loses this game. They have that the AFC North right where they want it, man. You know, like how you were saying too, how the Steelers are descending right now and the Baltimore's ascending, bro. Like everyone's getting kind of healthier right now. Lamar Jackson's playing a lot better. Their defense has really stepped up a whole bunch too. They're looking good right now. And what is it? Dylan Gabriel, Cleveland's quarterback. Do not trust that guy.
Not at all.
They tried to give him, I think it was Rookie of the Week, and his numbers were dog shit.
Yeah,
they were just trying to throw Cleveland a bone right now. But I like the spread is at -7.5. I would honestly, don't touch that. That's kind of high in my opinion. Just because you never know at the same time. But Baltimore is going to win this game. The total is at 39 points. I would take the over on this because I think Derrick Henry is going to finally get hot. He has to. He has to, man.
He's been looking rough, man. I don't know. I do agree with you. Baltimore wins this game. Cleveland's a dumpster fire as well, man. They're just sucking, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm waiting to see the bags, the people who wear the fucking paper bags over their heads with the eyes cut out of them. I can just see that coming back, and it's just crazy to see. Obviously, they had Deshaun Watson for a little bit. They were excited about that. The quarterbacks that have gone through fucking Cleveland has been kind of wild, to be honest with you. They had Baker Mayfield. They've had, obviously, Dylan Gabriel. They have Shedeur Sanders. They had fucking Joe Flacco. And then what's the fucking sexual assaulter's name?
Deshaun Watson.
Thank you, Deshaun.
How could you forget?
Yeah, say Deshaun Watson with the
best
fucking
quarterback ever, dude.
What was crazy about him is he was the golden child when he was on Houston,
bro,
man.
Yeah.
He was the man on there, and then you hear him go to these massage parlors and start causing issues. Yeah, and they still have him under contract, which is kind of what's crazy.
He has the fully guaranteed one.
They may play him next year.
They might as well,
which is wild.
They're paying him all this fucking money
just to sit there,
and everybody hates him. Yeah. Everybody hates him because he's just it's bad, man. I know I get sad about being a Jags fan, but you could always be a Brown or a Jets fan.
Yeah,
he may be a bad person, but as long as he plays football well.
He doesn't. Right? That's the thing. He sucks.
Oh,
he fucking sucks.
He used to be good when he was doing all that shit, and now he lost his mojo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Austin Powers.
He has too much
to find his mojo again.
He has too much poison in him.
You need something else to
release all the tension, man. Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, so then we'll move on to the Lions playing the Eagles.
Lions playing the Eagles. This is gonna be another fun game as well. I think Dan Campbell calling the plays, man. Detroit wins this game.
Hell yeah, bro. I
think the Eagles have been playing with their food, is what it seems like.
Yeah.
Also, they have some injuries. I think Lane Johnson got hurt last game. Mm-hmm. He had to go out for a little bit. Is Mailata still out there? I thought he got injured too, if I remember correctly. That offensive line just looking a little rough at the current moment. Also, man, Hurts is just... He's one of those guys as well. It's like some games he's like, all right, I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to look like I played it when I played at Alabama. Mm-hmm. And then other games he can't complete. He can't complete one of those long passes. And AJ Brown, there's a whole fucking thing going on with him. They thought he was going to get traded before the trade line happened. It's weird, man. The only thing that could change that game is just Saquon going fucking nuts. He goes on like those 2-3 touchdown games or whatever. But we haven't seen that from him this season. But I think Gibbs is going to run up and down the fucking field on these people. So I am taking Detroit on this. When it comes to the points, 46.5 at the time. This is kind of a toss-up in my opinion. I'm a little worried about this one because... they have St. Brown out there. They have a bunch of weapons for Detroit. And, I mean, so does Philadelphia, but we'll have to see. I'm going to take the over. I'm going to take a bet. Even though it was fucking 10-7 on Monday, I'll take the over on it just to see. Because Detroit's one of those high-scoring teams as well. So I can see Goff going out there and throwing 2 or 3, maybe. When it comes to the spread, 2.5, I do like that spread. So I'm going to take Detroit plus 2.5.
I completely agree with you all across the board. I like with Dan Campbell calling plays now. I think that they had over 500 yards of offense And they're not going to get that many against the Eagles defense. They'll probably at least get 400 though, I would say.
And they're going to go on it there's no such thing as punting the ball on their team.
That's
they're
true.
Like, we're going for it on fourth down.
They go for fourth down and they don't do the bullshit tush push. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I agree with you too on Gibbs. He's going to have a great game. I just don't understand how dominant they were last year with just handing Saquon Barkley the ball off every single play. It's like, why change it?
Well, it's because of all the pressure they've been hearing from the news, man. Like, why isn't A.J. Brown getting the ball? Why isn't Devontae Smith getting the ball? Even though Devontae Smith got the ball a lot last week, or this past Monday. Yeah, man, Philly's one of those teams, but they're still dominant.
They're going to find a way. They're going to somehow end up in the NFC Championship, and it's probably going to go their way again.
They're basically the NFC version of the Chiefs.
Yeah,
that's just what it is. They're just one of those teams that they find a way to win, and no matter if it's 1 point or 1,000 points, they stick around.
Because I will say, Jalen Hurts does seem very poised throughout the whole entire game. Mm-hmm. He doesn't look too worried. He looks really just chill out there.
I don't think I've ever seen his emotion change on his face.
Never.
Yeah.
And he's one of those dudes. Whenever he wears a helmet, he looks fucking weird.
Yeah.
Have you seen, like, his face looks like it's smashed against the fucking, like, pane of glass almost. Like, how far? I mean, dead serious, Shan. Next time you, like, see him in it's just weird. I don't understand. But, yeah, no, Detroit all the way.
Okay, so last game is going to be the Cowboys playing the Raiders.
I'm sick of seeing the Raiders have these primetime games.
It's a Monday night game. Flex it, bro.
Yeah.
Flex it out. I'm fine with watching Dallas, but just Las Vegas, bro?
Yeah.
Fuck.
They're just, like, they suck ass, bro. They freaking are a horrible football team. They need to go back and get Gruden again or somebody, dude, just because who's their coach? What's his name? Pete Carroll right now?
He needs
to just chalk it up and retire at this point. It's looking bad.
Money grab.
Yeah, definitely. I like Dallas in this one a lot. I would take their spread at -3.5. I think they're going to win by a touchdown or more in this. The total is at 50. So when the Raiders played the Broncos a couple weeks ago, they scored a total of 7 points. So we're saying that 43 plus points have to come from the Cowboys in this, essentially.
But, I mean, they scored fucking damn near, 29 on the Jags?
That is true.
Yeah, so.
That is true. So, okay, let's go with the over on this at 50, bro. I think Dak Prescott's going to have himself a day.
Yeah.
He's going to ball out.
I think Dak Prescott's about to fucking throw for 600 fucking yards.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest with you, Las Vegas, the only player on their team that's worth the shit is fucking Crosby. Everybody else fucking sucks. Geno Smith is seeing ghosts, even though we made him look like a fucking playoff quarterback when he played the Jags.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah, and Genty doesn't have the offensive line to give him the open feeds that he needs. Even though Dallas is fucking a shitty, or they've gotten better. They've added a couple people onto Dallas. Didn't the dude from the Jets go there as well?
Yeah, they got Quentin Williams. They got Logan Thomas from the
Bengals, right?
Bengals.
That's right.
Got somebody else I can't remember, but
yeah. So their defense has gotten a little bit better. So I agree with you, Dallas on this as the dub. I will take that over at 50 points, and I will take the -3 for Dallas as well.
Okay.
It's one of those games, man. I think Dallas has a field day, like you were saying, and Dak Prescott may try to solidify himself as an MVP candidate. If not, Drake May. Obviously, everybody's talking about him.
Do you think when these players are getting traded to teams do you think they care which teams they go to?
Fuck yeah, they do.
I definitely if they're going to a winning team. So Sauce Gardner, who left the Jets for the essentially first place Colts, who was like, fuck yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I would have been hype as shit going from the Jets to the Colts.
Okay, so then imagine if you're going to the Jets.
He did get dusted one time last week.
He did,
Did
yeah.
you see that? That was
He
pretty bad.
got burnt pretty bad.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's just...
I didn't know if it was just about the money.
Yeah, if I was going from the Colts to the Jets, I would be pissed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd be pretty salty about that.
Because these guys are going to make money, especially the big names like Sauce Gardner, Quentin Williams, all that. They're going to make their money wherever they go, really.
Yeah.
But you would much rather be on a team that's winning or at least in the fight rather than the fucking Jets. What, they have 2 wins right now?
Yeah.
2 in a row. I will give them that. But yeah, fuck that. I'd be fucking hype as shit going to the Colts from the fucking Jets.
Because I know obviously this is their job. They do it for money, but you would also like to be winning at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, the more winning you do as well, and if you're on a winning team, it shows that you're especially if you're a starter, you're a big component of that. So say in the future when it comes to either contracts with them or contracts with another team, that helps guarantee you more money. And if you win, I think playoff games, you get a certain percentage more added to your check every single time you win a playoff game.
Wow.
Brady must have gotten so much money off of that then over those years.
Bro, Brady is so fucking... He's part owner of the fucking Raiders.
Did you see how he cloned his dog?
Yeah.
I don't like that type of shit, bro.
That's the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
It is kind of cool, but just a little too weird for me.
That's weird as fuck, to be honest with you. And that's such a flex.
It is.
Yeah, I love this dog so much. It passed away, unfortunately. And you know what? We fucking took a piece of hair out of it and made another one. It's like, how? How do you do that?
Dark magic, man.
100%.
Some Harry Potter shit.
Shannon, what is your game of the week?
Well, I think there's going to be... You guys were talking about 2 must-watch games. I think there's going to be a lot of really good games this week because a lot of the matchups, people have equal records.
Okay.
So, of course, there's a game in Madrid, Spain. So I chose the Dolphins versus Commanders. I agree with you guys. I think the Dolphins are going to take the cake. It's just the Commanders are down bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I did obviously want to mention the Jaguars versus the Chargers game. I trust in the Jags. I hope it doesn't come down to the fourth quarter like their win a couple years ago. I just hope they win.
That would be good for the city of Jacksonville for sure.
Yeah.
That was the craziest fucking game being Shannon I've ever seen in person.
Bet,
like to sit there and we couldn't leave. That was the big thing because we probably would have left after like the third. But that Chargers Jags games, man, we'll fucking see. I'm scared about this week because we need this to stay in. If we fucking lose this game this week, we're pretty much fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so those were my games. Like I said, I think there's a lot of good games because their matchups are very equal.
Okay.
There's some that are like, duh, but
I don't disagree.
I can't believe they're playing in Spain. I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
I thought it was like another London game or something.
I think this
cool. Has this ever been a game in Spain before?
I don't think so.
I think Spain and what was we had one in Germany this year as well, right? I think that was the first time we've done in those countries, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. They're trying to bring football all throughout the world. Shit, Brazil likes us. You know, London is the Jaguar. That's our home away from home, apparently. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. And did you see the Jaguars are going to be playing in Orlando? They officially
the Camping World Stadium.
Yeah, I was
adding some like renovations to that as well to kind of help support it.
You're not seeing my ass. I'm not driving 2 hours on a fucking Sunday to go watch the game.
Orlando
or a Thursday.
Yeah, or a Thursday night. Shit.
Or a Monday.
Shit, they ain't even gonna give us a primetime game next year, probably.
Hey, our primetime game this year was one of the best primetime games you'll ever fucking see.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like, if there is anything I can say about Lawrence, he still did beat the Chiefs, and I was pretty hype about that. In primetime.
Sometimes they put on a good show.
Very true.
All right, let's move on to our money line parlays. This is what the people come here to fucking watch. This is what Josh Pate say. This is a paper smacker or whatever.
Paper pop.
Paper popper. That's right. So I have a 6-leg parlay, and I also do. The reason why I did 6 legs this week, it gives me a parlay insurance on Hard Rock Bet.
We're down bad.
So I thought last week was the safest fucking week, and then I just get fucking killed. It made me sick.
The love of the game, though. This is how it works.
I love this fucking game so much, but the game doesn't love me back, and that's pissing me off. So this week I have the Bucks over the Bills. I have the Bengals over the Steelers, Texans over the Titans, Chiefs over the Broncos, Ravens over the Browns, and Cowboys over the Raiders. $5 wins you $178. The odds are plus 3,472.
Oh shit! Okay.
And that insurance, just in case if one leg doesn't hit, I still get money back.
Hell yeah! You need that big win from the Buccaneers over the Bills. That must be the big one that really raises that.
That is.
I went on a little more of the safer side this week for the money line parlay compared to the anytime touchdown. But I'm taking Texans money line against the Titans. I really love the Bears spread at +3 against the Vikings. Packers money line against the Giants. Seahawks spread at +3 against the Rams. They got to come through for us, man. They really do. And then Ravens, I actually adjusted the Ravens spread to -2.5, so I dropped it from it originally being, what was it? You
said the Ravens game? That Ravens game is... Oh, there it is, Baltimore. It is 7.5 is the spread.
So I dropped it to 2.5. This is
that was a big fucking drop.
Guys, we're just trying to get a lock in, bros. This is plus 700, $5 get you 40.
Okay, that's a respectable bet. I like it. What's your anytime TD bet?
Okay, so I'm believing in the Texans this week. I'm not a bandwagon Texans fan by any means, but I do think they're gonna beat the shit out of the Titans. So Nico Collins is gonna have a big week.
I respect that one.
Davis Mills is gonna sling it and just let it rip. And then I was talking all that shit about Justin Jefferson and forgot that I put him on my parlay. So I got Justin Jefferson anytime touchdown. And then Jamar Chase, I mean, they're playing the Steelers. He's going to score. Kyron Williams from the Rams.
Okay.
He's gonna get a touchdown or two. He had one last week. And then I'm going with Amon-Ra St. Brown. Please get me a touchdown. Please. What is this? Plus 3,900 odds.
Okay.
$5 get you 201.
I like it. I think that's a good bet. We'll definitely tail that one.
Hell yeah.
All right, so my anytime touchdown bet this week, I have a 5-legger, and I have Ladd McConkey scoring one on the Jags.
Shit.
The little Danny Woodhead, the man that can. He's going to be, it's going to be a fucking little quick out, and he's going to score a quick touchdown on us. I see it happening. As we were talking about Justin Jefferson, I say Justin Jefferson gets one this week.
You better not fuck us, man. I swear to God.
Jamar Chase as well. I thought the same thing.
This is not going good right now.
This is scary.
This is not good.
I have Ibuka from Tampa Bay scoring one as well. And then Puka Nacua. He gets one damn near every fucking week. So I think he's going to get that as well. $5 wins you $217. Odds are plus 4,251.
Hell yeah.
No insurance on that.
That's okay. We won't need it.
Yeah. Dude, if I win $200 this weekend, I'm going to be pretty hype. I just want one so I can talk shit to the haters on TikTok. I just want one.
Need one.
Just one to be like, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to add a couple of those too that you said onto my anytime touchdown parlay probably.
I think Ibuka can definitely get one. Puka's one of those.
Like Ibuka and Puka, yeah.
Yeah, Ibuka and Puka. Yeah. I like it. I like it.
Imagine if they were on a team together.
Jersey sales would be hard.
That would be a sick fucking sale there. And then we are sitting here on a Thursday as well. Just want to, obviously, we usually record on Fridays, but since I'm actually going on a trip to Boston this weekend, we decided to record it a little early. What's the game tonight? It is the Patriots versus the Jets. What do you think? Just straight up, what's your thoughts?
So the spread was set at 13 points.
Okay.
So that means they're going to get their ass kicked. I don't see Justin Fields throwing over 50 yards this game, dude. He's not doing well. He's a good guy. He's a Buckeye. Went to Ohio State.
That doesn't make him a good person.
Oh wait,
I know.
He was definitely trading. He was trading jerseys for tattoos.
Yeah, fucking rings and shit.
They did that, by the way, Shannon. That's why I'm making a joke.
I figured.
The total's at 42. There's no way the Jets score any points. There's really not. And then they're also having those alternate jerseys tonight.
That's true. That's true.
This is Drake May. I think he's number one so far in odds to win MVP. He's like one or two. Their schedule is just so easy for them right now that he has to step up and have a big game. How do you feel about this one?
If the Jets win this game, I'm gonna have to check on Todd.
He ain't gonna make it to Boston.
I'm gonna have to go see him. I'm gonna have to ride on a plane with him tomorrow and just be like, "Are you okay?" I just want to check on you personally to make sure.
Overnight ship a fucking Jets jersey, bro.
Oh, buddy, I can get him a Justin Fields jersey for Christmas. But that'd be tough.
That would suck.
So yeah, I think the Patriots win that game, man. I think that Drake May is just gonna go out there and this is gonna be his solidification. I don't even know if that's a word. Him solidifying himself as the MVP. The one thing I will say about the MVP thing, this should not just be a quarterback award. Jonathan Taylor's fucking going crazy this year. I'm not a Colts fan in any way, shape, or form, but to have a fucking multiple games where you score 3 touchdowns, that's pretty fucking crazy.
Third or fourth game so far with that. It's nuts, bro.
Yeah. I think he's on record. Is it LT that has the most touchdowns record? I think it's like 28 or something, and he's on pace for 30. Yeah. So
he'll break it. I think the record's 32 or something like that.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Jonathan Taylor's name should be up there as well when it comes to the MVP race. It would be cool to see a running back get it, get an MVP, because this has been a quarterback run.
Dominated.
Yeah, dominated.
But here's the thing, Barkley had 2,500 plus scrimmage yards last year. He should have won it, and then they give it to a fucking QB, and then he gets Offensive Player of the Year or whatever it is.
That's true. And he's doing perfectly fine. He's nice and comfortable. So,
but
either way, I do agree with you on that. I think I wouldn't have been mad to see Barkley. I mean, Barkley got the fucking Madden cover and everything this past year too. Still out there, the Madden curse. That was a big thing we were talking about at the beginning of the season. So we'll see what happens. But NFL Week 11, y'all, we're getting deep into the season.
We're in the thick of it, man.
I'm going to get real sad when we get to that 15-16 mark. I'm like, fuck, football's going to leave.
This sucks.
It's going to be a good time, though. We always do a Super Bowl watch party and everything, so we'll have to do a little video, Nolan, get a video of everybody giving their predictions before the game, get a little post out there for that.
Betting against the spread.
Betting against the spread. Alrighty, y'all. Anything else for this week? Any other thoughts?
Go Jags.
Go Jags, man.
Go Jags, man.
For the love of
Surprise
God.
me and Connor, man, because Shannon believes in y'all.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's just I've been hurt too many times, and I've seen this movie too many times, unfortunately. Yeah. So we will see what happens. For the love of God, Jacksonville, stay calm. Stay calm. Alrighty, y'all. Well, thank you guys again for checking out Degen Bets episode 11. We have been having so much fun this season getting this show going. So make sure you guys leave a like, a comment, a subscribe on any of our social media. It's going to be at Who Are You Pod, since Degen Bets is in the Who Are You sphere. Also, the YouTube channel, it's going to be Who Are You Podcast. Go on the main page or our playlist section to find Degen Bets. You guys will be able to see all our bets. We are a weekly podcast every single Saturday at 11 a.m. We're coming out. So make sure you guys let us know. Also, if you guys have any bets that you think we're missing, or you guys think we should add something to our bets that we put out this week, let us know in the comments or send us a DM on the social media and we'll add you guys to the story, all that good stuff. But as I say every single week, y'all, thank you so much for checking us out, and we will see you guys next week.